Hey nerds, join us on Discord and hit that subscribe button.
Hello there. I'm Kellic.
Flynn. Zika.
Oma.
And I'm your DM, Seth. Welcome to Venture Forth. When last we left our heroes,
There it fucking is.
seeking the fastest pathway to the seeking the fastest pathway to the enigmatic figure known to you as Walker, you all made your way toward the Iron Flask, a dingy tavern within the industrial sector of Westreach, where Seeker thought you could make contact with members of the Crownlink crew, the criminal element inside of Westreach, and your best path towards the wastes. After an unfortunately botched attempt to breach that topic of discussion and make inroads with a half-orc representative of the crew, your mark quickly departed the Iron Flask, but this was, of course, an eventuality you had all somewhat prepared for. As Flynn danced around the various thugs inside of the Iron Flask that attempted to grab a hold of him, as he, of course, attempted to pursue your mark, Seeker looked on nonplussed and elected not to get involved. Meanwhile, around the back of the bar, as Thessaly and Kellic made their way back towards Olma, who was waiting in the wings outside of the bar in the back alley, to join her in heading off their mark, they arrived to find, of course, that she had already made swift work of incapacitating said half-orc gentleman. Hot on Flynn's tail, also after he embarrassed no less than these three of the Crownlink's henchmen, Kellic, in a show of quick-witted thinking, used thaumaturgy and a voice of authority to convince these henchmen that law enforcement officials had the place surrounded, and fearing for their own skins far more than that of their compatriot, they fled. Your mark, properly subdued and bound, you all set about interrogating him and learned that he did not in fact know the location of whom you seek, but he was able to point you in the direction of one who did, a gentleman by the name of Luca Vask, a man known as the Dealer and a gatekeeper of information of sorts within the Crownlink crew, to be found at the Ashen Hammer. But as you debated your next course of action and what to do with this captive, you all of course turned to find that he had in fact escaped his bonds and snuck quietly away unnoticed.
We're great at this.
It's all in our plan.
Fearing,
We wanted him to get
fearing letting him get too far ahead, you made your way quickly toward the Ashen Hammer. As you all kind of convened upon this place, Flynn took up residence outside as Olma and Kellic headed into the bar, but not ahead of Seeker and Thessaly, who made their way in first. Across this like large, sort of gritty, boisterous establishment with much activity, and saw in the back, seated at a table, as promised, a figure surrounded by a couple of cardsmen down on their luck. You saw an empty seat in front of the figure you know as Luca Vask, sat down in front of him, and gave the very important passphrase that signaled that you, Seeker, are here to get information and maybe a job. As you told him, I'm new in town.
I'm new in town.
So, we come back.
Code. It was code.
We come back to this moment, Seeker, as you pull the chair out. And you see as Luca, is that so? And he waves for you to sit down. And he starts to like shuffle these cards that he has in his hands. You see that he does that like cross shuffle thing and like flicks one card around the finger over and catches it with the other before folding it seamlessly back into the deck.
Rude.
His hands like difficult to track and hard to keep an eye on.
Beautiful.
You see that there are a number of figures kind of seated around the table with you as well. And I'm just going to go through them, the people that you see.
Ooh.
So over to your left, you see...
Is this a circular table?
Yeah, it's like a kind of a half circle.
Yeah.
So he's seated kind of at the head across from all of you guys. It's felt, but it's like cheap, and there are like burn and scorch marks in there from near cigarettes and ash that have probably fallen into the felt. And you see a couple of things that you notice kind of as you come into this back. You notice that there's a few different people in this area. Almost all of them are armed in some way, shape, or form. Behind Luca, just sort of like sitting in the shadows with his arms crossed, kind of looking out, just slowly kind of scanning over the crowds and tables. You see, like, you almost don't catch him at first. He's so still. But standing in the dark, you see like almost 7 feet tall, just a massive Goliath with his arms folded, his massive tattoos running up the arms and onto the neck, and this sort of milky white eyes that are sometimes common to the giantkin, that you have a hard time seeing where they're focused. He wears very simple, like clothing, like just kind of mostly muted colors and grays and blacks. Doesn't have any armor on, and he actually is the only one who doesn't appear armed.
Terrifying.
But he's just standing there, like arms folded, and doesn't say anything. But you see, he like clocks Thessaly behind you, and then continue and like lingers for a moment before carrying on scanning the room. You see off to your left, at the farthest seat away from you, you see a lean, slightly like scarred, tawny brown, cropped short hair, a female like half elf. You see the slight kind of curvature of the ears. Again, kind of a lean, like a slightly scarred face, probably a few scuffles. You see like what looks like maybe a once upon a time a split chin, a couple of like marks and things like that around kind of the sockets of the eyes and eyebrows, probably like a split eyebrow at some point or another. And you see that she's kind of sitting, and as you sit down, she like whips out a long kind of curved hunting knife and just starts like trimming her nails.
Sure.
As she looks at you. You see sitting next to her this like hulking, brutish kind of figure, very broad-shouldered. He's kind of like hunched over his cards. You see a human male, probably in his 30s. You see a thick black beard that's actually surprisingly like well trimmed and cut. But he looks like kind of lumbering. But as you kind of look to him, his eyes like there's something about those eyes. There's like a glint in these almost black eyes that he has. These very, very deep brown eyes as he kind of clocks you sitting down.
Okay.
And then your empty seat. And then to your right immediately, you see turning towards you a very interesting figure. You see another half elf with like a pale skin that has like a subtle blue undertone to it. These cold blue eyes that as you sit down, like don't blink. They are, there's like these subtle blue hues to their skin. They have kind of like blue tinted lips almost, not cosmetically, but as if like their skin is sort of blue. And you see like a very light ashy blonde hair that is streaked with like just faintly, it's like almost as they shift to get a look at you as you sit down, you see this like kind of like green, almost effervescent like flash in the hair. Probably someone of like a half elf sea elf ancestry.
Yeah.
And those are kind of the three people seated with you as you sit down in this empty chair. But Luca, as he shuffles, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, as I sit, I'm going to put some coin in front of me, but I'm also going to set a couple of coins off to the side.
Okay.
A little bit. Like, so closer to the sea elf that's next to me.
Cool.
Just in a separate pot.
All right. Awesome. So you sit a few coins on the table. Luca, well, new to town you may be, but it looks like you know the rules. And he starts to flash his cards around. So new in town, you say, huh?
Yeah.
What is it you're looking for?
I work with and actually as I'm talking, I'm going to just kind of like rub my forehead, and then as I'm doing that, I'm gonna just kind of subtly like rub my earring.
Okay.
And Kellic, in your ear, you're gonna hear what I say to him, and I'm gonna say, I'm working with some, let's say, noble that would like to find someone special here.
Is that so? So you're looking for a friend? And he starts dealing out cards. Flicks one off to the woman over on the side, another off, and then pulls one off and flicks it at you. And you see as it's face up. You see on the card itself. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It's face down.
It's face
flicks
down.
it at you and then flicks the other card off to the sea elf gentleman who's at your side, and then looks down at your coins.
Looking around the table, what do the pots look like for everyone? Their main pots, like what are we looking? How much gold are we looking at?
At this table,
Yeah.
sitting here, probably somewhere around like 50, 60 gold pieces.
Mhm.
Veritable, like, which is, again, odd in this place. Like, there's more money sitting at this table than there is in probably half the bar behind you,
Yeah.
Right.
right? But just at this table, there's quite a bit of money.
Okay. So I'm going to put some more money down.
Mhm.
And let's I want to be at least where everybody else is. So I'll put down like 50 gold
Okay.
in my main pot, and I'll put down another 10 in my side pot.
Okay.
So 60
All
plus call it 65 from what I put down earlier.
All right. As you pick up your card, you see a like hooded figure that is like skulking through sort of an alleyway. You recognize this as the Rogue.
Yeah, so I'll pick it up, put it back down.
So you say you've got a friend who's looking for something. Huh?
Secret game. I'm like, is the road good or bad?
You don't know. So, your friend's looking for... Are they looking to make new friends? Something like that? I do know many people in this town. I'm sure I could find somebody to acquaint you with. Or perhaps your friend. Are they around? And he sort of like looks up behind you, and he looks at Thessaly, who's standing kind of behind your shoulder a little bit there.
Oh, not them, but they are around. Yes.
Mm. And he like looks up at Thessaly, and he smiles, and she just like folds her arms and looks at him.
DM, looking around,
Yeah.
who are the best dressed people here? Are there nobles in here, or people that would be ostensibly of a higher
Ooh,
social
that's
caste?
a good question. Make a perception check
Okay.
for me as you're sitting around in there.
And I haven't heard any of this, so I'm just
No.
Yeah.
I'm still looking around though. I want to keep an eye on everybody, on who's looking at. I would like to see who's keeping extra eyes on Seeker.
Make a perception check for me.
Okay, so that's a 24.
24. Okay.
Mine's perception as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's an 11.
Nice.
Okay. Oma, as you look around, it's hard to see because there's just so many bodies and you're so short.
Yeah.
You're trying to like look around and you're like,
Yeah.
damn it. Like you
That
can't
tracks.
really see. Most of what you're seeing is like butts and chests. Just kind of like trying to get an eye on the room and things like that. You see that there is sort of off into the back, you see a staircase that does ascend upward to what looks like some form of secondary level. But you're having a hard time like seeing if there's anybody in particular that is keeping undue eyes on Seeker or looking at him. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does anyone look obviously? Will anyone know if I put my hood up? Like if I duck down and I put my hood up, do I feel like anybody in this room will be able to see me?
I think almost pretty insightful.
I am pretty
It's
insightful. yeah.
unlikely.
And
Like,
I've been in this.
it's so
been-
chaotic, and you like there are
Mhm.
people who just like keep almost running into you because like they're not necessarily you like
Right.
so
Right.
for you, and you're also pretty quick. So like if you wanted to and like duck under something real quick,
Yeah.
like
It's cool.
no one would probably
That's
notice.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna, like kind of like tug on Kellic.
Yeah, as
I'm
one
just
does.
like, Kellic, I can't see anything. I can't see anything. I'm gonna get higher.
Okay. There's a pretty good chance we're gonna come into play here, right?
Right. So I'm gonna.
Seeker sent me a message.
I can't see anything. So can I go on the staircase? And I'll
yes,
keep an eye
just
on
be
you?
careful, all right?
I'm always
I
careful.
might be involved sooner than anticipated.
Okay. Well, but if I can see better, I'll have a better
Yeah, all right.
way of getting help. Okay. And I'm gonna duck down and put my hood up
okay.
and make my way to the staircase.
Awesome. So you're gonna make your way to the staircase at the back. Okay, awesome. All right. So back at the sorry. Shoot,
Yeah.
You're 24.
Yes,
Okay.
Or perception,
so,
right?
Yeah, 24 perception.
24 on,
Okay.
on if there's anybody of high status here.
As you look around, you hear don't notice anybody that's like dressed particularly nice or like
Yeah.
of any sort of like consequence necessarily, like
Yeah.
any nobles.
Yeah.
I will say there is one thing that you do notice, which is
Ooh.
that sort of kind of at the corner of the bar, up in a table, their back kind of to the wall. So this is like a large open floor plan, right? And there's
Okay.
like this sort of secondary level that has this partial overhang, and the staircase goes up next to that. The
Alright.
bar is there's a big bar off to the left, and sort of like back there where they can see the staircase up, they can see the front door, and basically most of the floor. You see someone that catches your eye, not because of any particular way, like the way that they look or anything like that, but because of the way that they are looking at everything else.
Ooh. Okay.
You see a tall, slender, half elf, a female woman who has like short cropped black hair, these sort of sharp blue eyes, although it's hard to tell from this distance, who was just like it was just scanning the room. And like you, Kellic, have been doing this long enough, like that's a lookout. You just know. Like that's somebody who is keeping their eye on everything, who is ready to raise an alarm or go see something.
Gotcha.
Or like shout or anything like that. This person is kind of scanning the room regularly. You do see, with that high of a perception roll, you do see that they're keeping a very close eye on Seeker and Thessaly over in the corner. And are you two making any overt effort to hide? Or like
Me and Dolma?
you guys aren't what's it called? Like disguised or anything?
We're
not.
You're invisible?
No.
I just went. Well, I mean, I
Yeah.
just went
Okay.
invisible. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you're looking at them,
I would, if this is okay.
yeah.
The moment Seeker messaged me, I would have removed my or tucked my symbol
Gotcha.
into my robes. Yeah,
Okay.
Tried to disguise any obvious signs of my faith. Yeah,
Okay.
of my
Cool.
varying faiths.
All
Can't
right.
hide that arm.
Yeah, it's harder.
Yeah,
harder.
Okay, cool. So you, and then one thing that you do notice, that's a very high perception roll, Kellic. There are no less than 3 people watching the two of you.
Damn. Okay.
The lookout keeps as you lock eyes with her, there's no sense of she's already seen you.
Right.
And then you look around and you can see that there are 2 other people who look like normal patrons, like laborers, who are kind of off in the corner, who are like regularly just like looking over.
If
at
I
you.
can, when I meet her eye,
Yeah.
I'll just give her a little,
Would-
like a cheery, like,
Okay.
Would he have known this before I went invisible to make it like? Would it have been a bad idea to do that? Like, would he have?
I don't know. I will say that happens
Did you roll a
like,
stealth or something?
after
Okay.
after you put your hood up and
Okay.
start wandering off.
right. Okay.
You
Okay,
kind of
so
notice
it's-
that. It's part of like as Olma does that and like goes to wander off.
Mhm.
That's when you're like, okay,
I'm
she's
like,
gone,
oh,
so
okay.
I'm gonna start looking,
Yeah.
and that's when you see all of this stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
Well,
Um,
we'll find
Yeah,
out.
we'll
Yeah.
find out.
Let's rock and roll, man.
It is what it is.
Can't see anything from where I'm at, so.
and then I know we got to get to Flynn, who is I
Yeah,
think
whatever.
outside. But Seeker,
Yep.
you were at the table, and Luca says, "I've been known to connect some friends every now and again, particularly for outings or activities that they may find mutually beneficial and enjoyable. Is there any well, let's see. If you say you're here on behalf of a friend, what is your friend looking for? Perhaps a candlelit supper or a long scenic tour of the city?"
More along the lines of a long scenic tour.
A scenic tour of the city. Any particular sites you're interested in seeing?
Or could even be a hike outside of town to more how would you say unique destination.
Well, those outings in particular are, well, they can be quite enjoyable if not too frequent. But from what I understand, there is one one group of friends that I may be able to connect you with.
If we're thinking of the same ones, then that could work.
If you were to, well, perhaps take the scenic route a little north, a little west.
Precisely.
That perhaps can be arranged. And he picks up the he takes the cards. He looks down at your money. Time to ante up, friend.
And
Everybody puts in 10 gold.
Everybody puts in 10 gold.
Uh-huh.
I'll put in 10 gold.
Okay. All right. And he flicks you another card. Flicks them all out, and he keeps like shuffling in between every single one. But he flicks one out to you, and you flip it over, and you see there on the card a picture of kind of like an outline of a humanoid figure, but it's like split and like there's like almost like offset. And you recognize this is the broken one
Okay.
in the game that you're playing.
Oh. Okay.
These hikes can be, of course, let's say these scenic tours that you might speak of. Well, I mean, they're rather, how do you say, not for the faint of heart.
Very, very fun is another way you could say that. No?
Indeed. And if I may ask, what kind of qualifications do you bring to this group if I were to introduce you to my friends?
I'll put down another 10 gold.
Uh-huh.
Some say there are many things to be found in this destination.
Indeed, there can be. So, this friend you have, and then he looks over your shoulder. Are they nearby?
Looks over my shoulder, like at this.
Past you,
like
into the bar.
And I'll look over. That is a nice hunting blade.
Yeah, you see as the woman's
picking
like,
the nails.
yeah.
And look back. I'll just nod. Catch his eye and nod.
Well, all right. Why don't you go ahead and bring him on over? See if I can get a look at him. And we're gonna cut away from you.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go over to. I'm actually gonna go to Flynn. You were outside.
Yeah.
And then you started to head up towards.
I think I got like, if I remember right, I had like a drink and like a piece of food, and I was kind of leaned up at some point off to the side, and I was kind of just chilling and just keeping an eye on the exterior. And I noticed like somewhat of an entrance at the top, it looked like. I think at this point, I'm just watching the outside to see if there's anyone that goes into any entrance that I've located so far that I recognize.
Nothing.
That's what I've been doing so far.
Yeah. As you look around, you don't see anything. You don't see anybody come and go out of that entrance or anything like that. You don't see anybody like you don't see anybody exit or go in that upper story.
Bored.
How long do you wait out there before you?
How long has it been now?
Probably
Since they walked in.
Probably 10 minutes.
Do I don't know what I grabbed. Do you think I'm almost done eating my meal?
Yeah, probably.
I'd probably wait around for a little bit longer to see if anyone shows up, but then I might get too bored.
You wait around a little bit. Okay. As you're sitting there and you're looking around, you keep kind of glancing, trying to see if you can see anybody. And you see as a gentleman walks up to the same food cart vendor that you walked up to, exchanges a coin, is handed like a mug of something, and just walks right over to you. So, this gentleman, you see deep midnight blue skin. You see like these sort of twisting black horns that come up and around the back. You see a tiefling. You can see that sort of sheathed at the sides, like in one at the hip and one over the shoulder. You see scimitars, like just the hilts of two blades. They're wearing nondescript leathers, but like underneath a sort of a large kind of cloak, and that is sort of buttoned up at the shoulders. Who to kind of like almost to hide it, but you're experienced enough at looking for these things. Like you kind of notice the bulges of the weapons and the look of the armor underneath it. You see the leathers, while looking somewhat nondescript, you are able to recognize very good craftsmanship. Functional, but really, really well made. And this gentleman just walks up to you. He drinks his, just like grabs the mug, takes a drink. How you doing this evening, friend?
Good.
You've been watching my favorite bar over here for a while. There's something you're looking for?
No. No.
My name's Mortis. What's yours?
Frank. What do you need, friend?
Oh man, you're gonna get killed.
We're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Well, Flynn, I'm gonna need you to come with me.
What? Why? 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 Why?
Because someone that you came here with isn't supposed to be here.
I'll look around really quick if I can.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like anyone else is watching? I'll do like a quick...
Make a perception check for me.
How far into us going inside is this?
Like 10 minutes or so.
Like right around...
Like basically this is kind of happening right
as
the game is, as he's kind of like...
They bring him over.
Yeah, bring him over.
Roll 20!
Yes!
Critic!
Oh, wow.
Do you want to get a total?
Yeah, total.
What was that for? Sorry, I'm having
Is anybody watching? The
Perception
answer, no, it's
to,
all good. Everything's fine.
See people, right? Perception.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
no.
26 total.
26 total.
Oh, no.
Okay. As you look around, you see also there are two other people that are watching.
Jeez.
You see one is sort of around, like not too far away actually, probably like maybe 20-30 paces.
Mm-hmm.
You see a wood elf female, green eyes, like a deep orange hair, rash of freckles across the bridge of the nose. You see like mostly dressed in like greens and browns, and you recognize like one of those. She actually wears a garb and a cloak that's very similar to the garb that you saw just earlier today on some of the three guards that came with Saran. She's
Okay.
wearing a cloak of elven kind.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, I see her, and then you said I saw like 2.
And then you see one other person. Yeah.
Are they with the
You see a.
That's a great question.
You see like what appear? Huh?
Ish. Oh,
No,
nothing.
we don't know there. So
I
we're
don't
just we're just
Side stuff.
You see a person who is much more sort of nondescript, kind of a big labor type, thick neck, thick sort of shoulders, who's wearing like plain laborer's clothes and just kind of like is just watching you from kind of the other side. They've kind of got you like triangulated, so to speak.
That's you, sir.
And they're both just like watching the interaction.
Are we going in the bar?
That's the plan.
Okay. Lead the way.
Flynn, I'm gonna tell you this once. Don't fuck with me today.
Okay.
And he points, just like waves his hand at the front of the bar, at the doorway to go in.
I'll start walking towards that door. Do I walk past the cart?
No, that's like off. So the way that like that cart's kind of like across the street from you and like off. So to give you like a rough position here, you and him are like on the same side of the street as the bar. The cart is across the street from you, but like this way, and the bar is that way. Does that make sense? So you're kind of on like, you're sitting on a street corner. The cart that you got the food from is over there. And then the bar is like straight ahead of you, probably about 50, 60 paces.
There's no way. Yeah, I'll start walking towards the entrance. And there's just like what do I see when I'm walking towards the entrance?
You see that the two people, like the one guy that was watching you, the kind of like big bruiser type, like peels off and does not join you, but the other wood elf woman like comes over and flanks with Mortis behind you, and they start walking into the bar.
Okay, and how close are they?
To you?
Yeah.
They're like 5 feet behind you and about 5 feet apart, like kind of shoulder, like just walking next to one another, but keeping eyes on you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the door's just open to go into?
Yeah. Well, as you guys walk up, if you're walking towards the bar, the same like bouncer that has been here for the last 10 minutes or so just sees the two of them and like just doesn't say anything. Just lets them in.
Mm.
What's Flynn's passive insight?
That is a good question. What do I do for that?
Just add your insight. What's your insight mod?
Oh, +2, so 12.
Oh, so just 12 is your passive insight.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't notice anything. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything. Oh, there's open. Is there anything next to me that like?
Yeah, I mean, there's people wandering around. I mean, it's pretty busy, like outside of the front of this. You know what I mean? There's like people wandering the streets and stuff like that. Again, it's like the sun is setting effectively. It's like getting dark pretty quickly, but people are like wandering around and doing their thing.
I want to just at some point when we're walking, if like a group of people starts walking close to us, I just want to be like, sorry, and I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna use an action to disengage.
Okay.
And then well, hold on. Actually, let me see something.
Okay.
I want to try something.
Okay.
Can I do my thing?
I'm going to, as I'm walking, oh, this is so last minute, but I'm gonna do it. Fuck, where is it?
Okay.
As I'm walking, I'm like, I start to, I don't know how this spell works. But I'm gonna try it. If I can't do dodge, or if I can't do disengage, that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna like start walking, and as I'm walking, like my heart rate starts like pounding, getting faster and faster. I'm like kind of like I need to get out of the situation, and then like my shoulder pad like starts glowing green as it quickly like encompasses me, and it casts haste on me. And I'm gonna use that and try and bolt.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and disengage.
Okay, so you disengage.
I don't know how that works with the.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You're
okay, I don't know how that
also
works.
because haste casting the haste is
Yeah,
also.
so here's what I'm going to
thing,
say.
right?
Casting haste is going to, oh boy,
Put you in.
this is going to be an initiative check.
Sure.
So I need you
Or if it, or
to make an initiative. I need you to make an initiative check,
Sure.
and they're going to make one too, because they're on.
Yeah.
Oh, Flinny
So-
Bo Finny.
This is going to determine
Tanky.
a lot.
Fine.
Yeah, fine.
He's got like a 1 billion
This
armor
is
class.
this is old.
Okay, go ahead and roll
Oh.
an initiative check for me.
What did you say I have again? I have something like a fate thing or something.
You have
You have a.
He had the charisma advantage thing,
Yeah.
but that's probably
You have a
past
portent
at this
dice.
It was an
point.
hour,
No,
wasn't
portent
it?
thing, right?
Portent dice?
What is that?
No, the portent dice.
You have
Yeah.
a port.
The
I don't have that?
The fate dice from Telnora, that doesn't go away until you use it.
What is it again?
And
It's a like
different for
it's just a die. Like you can replace a D20 roll with
with
that
the roll
number.
you got.
Whatever.
But I
Whether
think
it's-
it's not very good.
I don't-
I don't remember it being very good.
Do you add any
Russell.
modifiers to that?
No,
when you
Oh, I
replace
see, I
it?
got it.
It basically there's no modifier
Okay.
to
But you
the
can give it to
portent.
somebody else.
But like, say for example,
oh.
if you were to
You
like,
can give it
I'm
to
gonna
them.
roll a I'm gonna roll a charisma saving throw, and
Yeah.
you roll a 2. The dice you're like, now I have this, and that's the roll. Then you add whatever mods you
Okay,
normally
so
add
you
to the
would.
roll.
So okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
cool.
So you get to add
If I want.
whatever modifiers you have. That's what you get to add to the
Uh-huh.
roll.
But
But
you
it
can
replaces
give
your
it-
die roll.
Right.
You
way
can
it
also
works.
give it to somebody.
You can. Yeah,
Yeah.
the portent die, and it's like the portent die from the divination wizard. It's the same. It
Got
works
it.
exactly the same.
Got it.
So you can just like you can say they get a this. Okay. We're gonna. Oh boy, do I need to resolve this first?
Teacher.
This is crazy.
Teacher.
This is
Do you want me to roll
fucking-
my initiative yet or
Go ahead
no?
and roll your initiative.
I have questions.
Go ahead and roll your initiative roll, and then I have to roll for these two as
Oh,
well.
God.
Okay. So.
Okay, I rolled a 1.
Okay, you are a halfling.
He's a
So-
halfling.
Okay.
I was fully ready for double 1. I was so like not gonna be surprised.
I'd keep it. at
I
that
have-
point, right?
I have-
Or do I
Yeah,
re-roll it
you have
again?
to keep it.
Just keep it, yeah.
Go
I don't know how the
questions.
halfling luck works.
How does any of this work? What are we playing? What are we doing? Is this a game? It doesn't feel like a game right now.
Okay.
Talk about.
Oh no.
You rolled really well, didn't you?
Oh my
Can I
God.
wait?
These two have.
That's fine.
Can I ask a question? So
Yes.
where I'm sitting,
Yeah.
what is my just like? Would I notice them coming in the door?
Oh no, they're not even in the door yet. This is all
They
taking
haven't
place
been to the
outside.
door.
They're not inside.
They're
at all.
not even
Flynn is
I'm
outside.
The guy
outside.
goes, "Don't
So-
fuck with me, Flynn."
So
He's like, I'm not fucking with you. I'm running.
you are
It's awesome.
you are
I'm so
you
here
are
for it.
casting.
so-
Here's what I will say.
I don't know if you want me to do
It's
disengage
here.
and then
No,
Cast
because
it,
like
or-
any attempt to move triggers initiative. Like any attempt to do anything except
Sure.
what they're telling you to do, which is just
Right.
like walk,
Right.
triggers initiative,
Okay.
and then it determines who acts first.
Sure.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell you first what they rolled.
Okay.
Okay. Mortis rolled a 24,
Nope.
Okay.
and the half elf woman, natural 20 for a 23.
Cool.
What did you get?
23.
23.
That's not
So Mortis,
Mortis wins
wins.
the
Okay.
initiative
in
check.
initiative.
Unless
then
you give
it's
him
you.
your portent die.
Then it's him, or then it's her.
Is it worth it?
Is
I
it
don't know what
worth
the bonus is. Actually, yeah, the natural 20. I don't know how it works, but I'll fucking use it.
Okay.
I'll use the portent die.
Okay. So, which turns her roll. Her
I rolled a
your-
13 for the portent.
Okay, you rolled a 13. So you're replacing her roll
Natural 20
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
a 13.
with a 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll still go
So,
before you though.
but
Oh
he-
yeah,
what
but
do you
that's
mean?
true.
he rolled
it's
a
not per the
25
24.
Sorry,
Oh, I didn't
20.
do the math.
No, yeah.
He
Wait,
rolled,
he rolled a 25
No,
total?
there's
That's only
two
plus
of them.
5.
24.
There's
He
two.
rolled a 24 total.
So you want to do his, not hers.
I'm confused.
she's still
can,
under-
Can you,
Yeah.
Sorry,
so
I'm
he, So there's 3 people
Yeah.
acting. There's Mortis, you, the
Yeah.
girl. Mortis rolled a 24.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
You rolled a 23.
Uh-huh.
Right? And then she rolled a natural 20 for a 23 also.
Oh, right. I thought you
So
meant he
you
rolled a
and her
natural
too.
20. Yeah, the guy that's obviously the guy that's
the
winning.
guy that's first?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're replacing his roll
With a
With the-
14.
with a
With a 13.
with a 13.
And hopefully it's not plus 10. But I guess then we roll? I don't know.
He has a +5 dex and the alert feat. He has a +10 to initiative.
Okay, so what do we do?
You are
We're all
tied.
the same.
You guys are all the same initiative. What's your dex mod?
20.
His is 20. What's
You
your
don't charisma?
What's your after Dex? What is it again? We do this every time. God damn it!
It's
You know
it's
what?
giving me-
Is it
We both
wisdom?
have no. It's
No,
wisdom
it's
next.
wisdom next.
It's
right?
wisdom next because
If you wanna-
Seeker
we
and
always
I
go to-
always.
We always go to charisma because
It's
then
it's always
Oh
the
my
third
gosh.
one.
Yeah.
So, because it goes, you always have the same wisdom. So
Yeah.
it goes Dex,
Dex,
wisdom,
wisdom.
And then
charisma, and
charisma,
that's
and
why you always
that's why I
win.
win.
So what's your wisdom mod?
Total 14, like 14.
So you have a
plus-
14?
plus 2, I guess.
2.
This
Okay,
mod
yeah.
is a +2.
Oh
You
my
guys
Get
have
god.
the
the fuck-
same wisdom. What's
That's
your
not charisma next. Can it
what's
be
your
constitution
what's
or
your
something?
charisma?
It
mod?
is charisma.
I have a 10
Oh.
charisma.
Lord.
He has a 12 charisma.
Oh Lord.
So he
bless
goes
you, Russell.
first.
Sorry,
Good
Russ.
That's fine.
effort,
So,
bro.
but you
Good
will go
effort.
second. You will
Yeah,
go
that's fine,
second.
that's fine.
Second's better.
It ain't over, yeah, guys.
Better than last.
It's over, man. You're dead. What if it was?
No, it's not. Sorry, I shouldn't have told you to use that. I apologize.
No, I like it. I'll use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Kind of wish I would have saved it for the big bad, but whatever. This is fun, too.
We all
gonna be
have
a
one. We all
blame.
have
I mean, we
one.
Yeah,
gotta
we all
we gotta get
Flynn?
there too.
Yeah.
How many hit points do you have?
Don't say that.
What's my
Great
max
question.
or how many do I have
What's
now?
your current HP?
109.
Okay.
Don't
Power
ask
would
that.
kill me.
Don't
He's
ask.
going to, like, as you go to cast the incantation of the spell,
Well, it's just off of my, so I don't know if casting it, it's like
there's
happening.
still, yeah, like
Okay.
as the flame
starting to happen, yeah.
starts, this, like, almost too fast to follow, reaches into the back, grabs the scimitar, and, like, basically, like, tries to drag it across the backs of your hamstrings, like,
shit.
tries to hamstring
Okay.
you. He's gonna roll for an attack
Yeah.
against you. This is a short sword attack, 22 to hit.
Can I do anything?
Yeah, you have a reaction. You're not surprised.
22. I just want to check something. Where is it? Where is it?
Love you so much.
Already,
The Rodney
fucking
reaction
just-
cam for this whole thing.
Um,
Damn it. Ugh.
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't cast shield. No.
Okay. You take.
I wouldn't cast shield. Sorry. I wouldn't cast shield.
Okay. You take. Okay. You take 28 points of piercing damage,
Mm-hmm.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
28 damage.
Just make this save.
Mhm.
Constitution saving.
You're a big convoy.
Con
You're a
save.
convoy.
You have it. You have advantage on the save.
As
Yeah,
a
you do.
fighting thing, maybe?
No, you just crush it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't have
yeah,
to roll
you
at
do.
advantage. I mean,
Go for the 20, baby.
okay, so
Yeah, you do. That's a good.
24.
4. Okay, you take so 28 points
28,
of piercing
Yeah.
and 13 points of poison.
Okay.
He's gonna attack you again.
Yikes.
Okay.
He's got a poisoned ass scimitar.
Just chilling, just ready to go.
19 to
Just
hit.
Miss.
No,
yeah.
no, it's a
Okay.
scimitar.
Oh, thank God.
All right. That is going to end his turn.
Mhm.
It's my turn.
What's her? Yeah, she's 23.
She-
What's her wisdom?
I already
What's
did
her
it.
dex?
I already did it. Let me double check here.
Oh, she.
Yep. Okay. He like I rolled it with advantage. He does have advantage on these attacks because you haven't acted yet in combat. But
Assassin.
that ends his turn.
Okay.
You just do your turn. So what are you doing?
Yeah, so I guess does the haste go off? Like, how does that work?
If that's what you want to do.
Yeah. So yeah, as I'm like, oh, whoa, and I just that like just lights me up, and that ignites it, and so
Okay.
like really quick, like the shoulder pad just like ignites in green, and it like kind of like in a wave washes over my body, and you see it kind of like vibrating this green like energy, almost like this mist is kind of also coming off of me too, and I'm just like, oh no way, and I'm running. I'm just like,
Okay.
I'm gonna use disengage and then action and my extra action to just run.
Okay, so your action is to cast haste.
Sure, whatever.
Your hasted action is to disengage
and then use my
and you can move 50 feet.
Can I cast a spell since that's not a spell? That's my
No.
shoulder?
No, there's it is always still casting a spell.
No, I mean as a
even
bonus
if you're
act-
doing it
Oh,
through
okay.
even if you're doing it through an item.
Okay.
it's still casting a spell.
Sure, yeah. And then I'm going to go
25 feet.
50, because your movement's
haste.
double.
Thank you. 50 feet. I'm
You
gonna
know-
try and go around a corner.
Seth said
50
it first,
feet.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and go like around the corner. I don't know if this is the building,
Okay.
but I'm gonna try and go around the corner to the side and like break line of sight, and then I'll figure it out after there. How long does? And then let me know how much movement I have left.
Okay, I will say that you can break line of sight after 30 feet of movement,
Sure.
and then you duck into an alleyway.
What do I see?
You see a long alleyway ahead of you that starts going off into different corners.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
then
what you see.
I'll use my movement to just go down the alleyway and just go down to the left corner just
I'll
to
say
break
you,
line of sight
you
again.
can make one. You can make one like left,
Done.
and then you're almost to another right.
Sure.
All right.
So yeah, I'll go down the alley and make the left.
Okay. Cool.
Because you said there's multiple different ways they could go, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And if I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try and not bump anything and make noise.
Okay.
I'm gonna book it. So yeah, whatever you want to do.
Okay. So you make a hard left.
Fastest it's ever been.
Then we move to her.
That's the champion of the monastery race right there.
Right? That's what I.
Champion of the Sun's Ascent, baby.
You beat a whole bunch
All right.
of monks.
They don't
Good.
They don't know who they're
God.
messing with.
All right.
So fast.
So, this creature, the woman, is going to like basically run around. Like they're
You
going to
said she's
pursue
a help,
you.
right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
They're
Yep.
going to pursue you.
Yep.
They get to the mouth
Nothing
of the
good.
alleyway, and you're 20 feet away still. So like you got 30 feet, made a left. You're about like there's another 5 feet before you can get around the corner to the right.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
excuse me,
she can still see you. She is going to use her bonus action to cast Ensnaring Strike and is going to raise a bow. And she's gonna shoot. Okay. Hang on.
She a ranger?
I know that.
She's something. All right, first attack against you, 25 to hit.
Mhm.
Which may or may not be true.
Okay.
You might know these people.
I might.
So,
Oh.
Oh no, dude.
Oh.
I need you to make a strength saving throw
I'm really good at this.
as vines erupt from the arrow and attempt to grapple.
Oh
That's not a
no,
problem.
dude.
That's not a problem.
You're
Strong
so
boy.
strong.
Famously strong, Flynn.
You have your anti-vine boots on, don't you?
Yeah, I do actually have my anti-vine boots.
Boots of anti-vine.
I got those back before you were the DM. So.
Yeah. Sure. Just forgot to bring it up.
Well,
I did this now.
But
Also-
Ethan gave them to me, and he'd be so upset.
Also, we
if
all
I didn't
have
use them.
we all have almost cloak now. Actually, I forgot to mention it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's a group cloak. It's
All right, so
You
go
can just
ahead.
call it to you at any time.
Go ahead and make your strength save.
oh no.
Let me get the total. Uh, 5.
Oh,
You are restrained.
I don't.
Oh, dude.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. Like. I do
As
not.
the vines like come up from the ground at the point of impact, like this arrow like sticks you right in the ass,
Yeah.
and then the vines like and they like latch into the
Hang
ground.
on. Wait.
and into the
Wait. When
walls.
did they roll? They rolled a 25 to hit you.
Yeah, 25
Did
to
you
hit.
add the +2 to your armor class from haste?
Oh yeah, you do have +2.
It would
Not
be
enough.
22.
It was still- okay.
Yeah,
Just wanna
I'm
make
at
sure.
No, that's
Can
a
you
good point.
catch- can you
That's a
catch
good
shield,
point.
though?
That's a good point.
Casting shield.
They are going to you're
Okay.
ensnared.
Fuck.
They're going to shoot you again at advantage because you are now restrained.
No.
Also,
Dang.
how does haste
Don't
work?
kill
Am
my
I
baby.
taking
Part of the-
damage here? Am I
Yeah,
rolling
so
for
you took,
more
so-
concentration?
you take 9 points of piercing
For the
6
ensnaring strike.
For the ensnaring strike, you take 9 points of piercing.
Mm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, let me put it back then. 9 points healing.
So you take 9 points of piercing, 6 points of poison from the shot. You don't take any additional damage from the ensnaring strike.
9 damage. 6
So 9 piercing, 6 poison,
Got it.
and the second strike is an 18 to hit you.
That misses. So I kind of just like lean up against the wall as I kind of trip on the vine and like it catches me and I dodge it.
Okay. That ends her turn.
Mhm.
I'm going to resolve this. I'm going to. It brings us to his.
Yeah.
He's going to bonus action dash,
Oh no.
which gives him 60 feet of movement.
No.
He catches up to you.
Sure.
He's going to hit you at advantage because you're restrained.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man.
First
With the
attack.
28 damage scimitar, dude.
Is it?
No.
Because he was in 30 feet. Somehow.
Somehow he's within 30 feet of Kellen.
Yeah. Gonna see him out the window and cancel the crit.
Guys, it's fine.
But an owl swoops in from nowhere and takes the blow. No? Okay. Well, we tried.
I gotta do some math.
Yeah.
Bet you do. I bet you do.
He
have
said
to
it.
do-
Oh, no.
Yeah.
He's got all his,
Well, he's gonna.
He's got all
I mean, he
his-
crit.
and he's got all his
He's gonna
fixes.
get some.
He's got all his
Oh, he's gonna
roguey.
get
He's
snack
got snack attack.
Yes.
And because we're just right.
So it's a lot of damage. Oh god, how much do you have left?
Don't worry about
It's
that.
that Boston crit that we didn't get.
I'm gonna be fine.
You're gonna be
I'm
fine.
gonna be fine.
It's did he because he could probably get to. We don't have those rings yet, do we?
Nope.
No, we didn't put them on.
No, we don't. You guys don't know about them.
Oh, that's right.
Somewhere in the middle of us.
You guys said I could do a thing.
No, we're
I am not.
we're so proud
I
of
didn't know
you.
that thing was die.
Hey man, I'm so proud of you for doing a thing. Also, didn't expect
Okay.
it to go this way like this.
Flynn, I need you
Yeah.
to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
He rolled a nat 20. Okay, right.
Roll the natural 20.
Sorry, that was been a minute.
It's okay.
Roll a con save. Okay.
Con save.
Brah. Do I have advantage? This is different.
Wait, you do have advantage. I'm sorry.
Can you block that? Can you block
What
that?
is this?
Con save.
Con save.
Con save.
God.
Con save of 18.
18.
Nice.
Okay. You take
Hold on.
57 points of slashing damage
Yeah.
Okay.
and 86 points of poison damage.
So the 57 makes me unconscious.
Yeah.
Is it all together though?
Altogether,
Okay. So
Yeah.
and what was this? 87?
86. You take a total of 142 points of damage.
I think I'm okay because I
It
have
doesn't.
114 total max HP and I was at 50 something,
You don't die.
so I don't die. But I go unconscious. And I just like fall down on the ground.
Well, you're held up by
By the
vines.
vines. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I'm held. I go limp.
You're held up by the vines
Sure.
as this creature's sword lashes into you.
Mhm.
You feel the poison pulse through your system
Yeah.
and your pauldron as Sentinel's last stand.
Right. Yeah. I don't know what's gonna help it, but
Roll a d10,
okay.
add your fighter level.
Oh right.
You still have that many hit points.
Oh my god. Oh my
Okay.
lord.
He still has a second attack.
I know. Yeah.
But-
At advantage still.
At
Sorry.
advantage
So
still.
I'm at 1.
You're at 1,
Okay, hold on.
it's you drop to 0, and then your pauldron like flames lick across your body, and the wounds like kind of partially heal closed, and you feel as like heat rushes into you,
Uh-huh.
and you fight for consciousness,
Sure.
and you breathe in. We'll go ahead and roll a d10 at your fighter level, and that's the number of hit points you have.
It's a 0, so that's 10, right?
10.
So max on the die plus 9, so 19.
You have
Do I add the 1 for me being up, or is this total? This is
It's
everything.
total.
Okay, so I get
That's-
19.
yeah, you get to immediately use your second wind, and you gain that many hit points.
Okay.
Does have a second attack?
18 plus the 1 is. Wait, hold on. Sorry, give me one
You're
sec.
good. You're good.
19 heal. I'm at 19, and then we use second wind. Or do I use the second wind? I had a.
Yeah, you can immediately. Basically, it's a free use of your second.
Okay, so I don't have to take one off.
You don't
if I
have to take one
Okay.
off. Yeah, you're good. Second attack,
Yeah.
14
Is it at advantage?
at advantage. Roll the
Yeah,
10.
I-
14.
No shot. Get the
So
fuck
you,
out of here.
as he
I'm
swings
so
upward
glad you
one
have
more
that
time, you like somehow manage to like and pull out of the way. You are restrained by the vines. It is your turn. What do you do?
I have 2 actions and a movement and a bonus action.
So you can, yeah. So
Does
like
haste.
Oh, hey, just go down.
haste is very. Oh,
Or is it
yeah,
be-
you drop haste.
Okay, so I'm concentrating on it. Or is the pauldron concentrated? Because is it like
You're
an item?
concentrating on it.
But
It's
you-
not
but
the
you-
item.
but
You use the item to cast the spell, but it still follows every other spell mechanic. So your concentration is gone. So haste is gone.
Oh, okay, so I am concentrating on it.
Yeah, because you're concentrating on it, but you drop you drop to 0 and then come back. So haste drops.
Okay, so then I'm in
Also,
capacity.
you just
No, you're not though, because you were dead.
because you
were
kind of
unconscious.
died. So
So
like
you
the
went
lethargy
through
doesn't.
the-
I'm gonna rule
Okay.
that the lethargy like doesn't take you.
Ooh.
Because it
Um,
would have been like concentration drop, lethargy, pauldron. Like in
Yeah,
that would have
and
been
that's
the
kind
stack.
of the order of
Yeah.
events.
Okay,
Like-
so
So
got
you are
it.
not lethargic, but haste is gone.
Okay.
because you took 142 points of damage.
If you're gonna use haste, just make sure you die.
Yeah, right? There we go. With that.
Just die.
I
Come on.
love that you're doing this. I'm sorry.
No, it's
But-
fine.
No,
I just want you to know I love you.
Risk and
we all
reward.
love you, Russell.
We all love you.
This is amazing.
Please don't die.
okay.
Please don't die, Russell.
You are
Violence was
ensnared by the
chosen.
vines. Haste is gone. You have your action. You have your normal turn.
Okay, let me just look at something really quick because I
Okay.
have a spell.
Okay.
So I'll just want to see if I have enough space. I have 10 charges. I used 3, so I have enough to do it. But I don't know if it's gonna do what I think it does. So I just need to.
Okay.
I don't know. It's gonna be. I have to look it up on DD Beyond. So.
Okay. Take a second.
Not sponsored.
Yet. No.
Thank you guys all for your patience as we resolve this. All right.
I am so overwhelmed.
I am overwhelmed, angry.
Yeah, Seeker knows who these guys are.
But
I just like that in the bar right now. I'm just taking deep breaths to be like, it's okay. You're nervous.
Everything's
Yeah.
fine.
You know,
Fast
but
get
it's
over
gonna
it.
be fun.
Everything's
Like
gonna
I'm
be
just
fine.
like I'm hanging in. I'm like,
we're all just
we're gonna
super
make
chill.
this work. You know, Seeker's got this. I got his back.
Yeah.
Everything's going great.
This place is
Completely
Perfect.
unaware of.
You said there was 3 people, right?
There's 3 total. There's
3 total. 2 of them are on me, but there's another one somewhere far away, right?
He left.
He's not
like
following
once
us?
he saw that that they had you,
Oh, he
like he
left.
went back
Okay.
into the thing. So yeah, there's only 2 people around you right now. One is 20 feet behind you because she did not move closer. She didn't dash. She shot you with a bow. So she's 20 feet away.
Okay,
And
cool.
he's right on top of you.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
So I have
I'm
enough.
so
I have
scared.
enough charges for it. So it's an action. It's 30 feet.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Choose up to 5 creatures. See within range. Go attack. I guess I'll just. So basically, we'll deal with that. I'll say what it looks like. So as I'm standing there, I'm just like I'm kind of freaked out, and I like turn and I look and I'm like, and I like try and like move, and as I'm moving, the pauldron starts to glow and glow and glow, and then all of a sudden it just like encompasses my body, and I like just almost like someone went. It just disappears into green mist, and I immediately show up behind the guy in front of me
Okay.
as I cast Steel Wind Strike.
Fuck yeah. Okay. You cast Steel Wind Strike. Go ahead and make your melee spell attack against him.
Got it. Okay.
Melee.
Fuck, what's that?
It's a melee spell attack. So it's 8, or excuse me, it's your proficiency bonus, which is 5,
Okay.
plus your intelligence modifier.
Okay.
Did we change it at all? 'Cause
And then plus 1 from the pauldron itself.
okay, I thought
so
we
it's-
changed some kind of intelligence to wisdom or something. At some
No,
point.
that
Or am I
was your
thinking something?
warlock thing.
That was-
we
okay,
let,
that was
I let you use
intelligence.
intelligence.
Okay,
for your-
so you said it's 5 plus.
it's 5 of your proficiency bonus plus your int mod
okay, plus 2.
plus
So
plus 1 because this is
one.
a spell attack, not a melee weapon attack.
5 plus 1 is 6 plus 2 is 8.
Yeah, so this is a plus 8 to hit.
I have advantage in any reason.
And you're trying to hit him, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump behind him and I
Okay.
hit him. 15 plus 8, 23.
hits. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
So that's
He's a squishy boy. He's an Ashashin.
a lot of damage. I need some D10.
What do you need? Okay.
I need 6 of them.
Woo! I like that.
That's a nice
I'm gonna-
feeling.
Here, I'm gonna
Take what you
here's-
need.
Yeah, just give me all from you, and then I'll just give them all back to you.
Okay.
If you have, just give me 5. I have 1.
I have hundreds too, which
Yeah, just
are
give
also
me-
the same.
Yeah. That's 3.
So just here's some
2 more.
hundreds too.
1 more.
I have
Take
one.
this
No,
one.
no,
Give
I've
it
got
back to Rebecca. Okay.
Get a good one. Pick a good one.
All right, you ready? Go ahead and roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shaking hands.
I can't watch this.
Pretty fucking delicious.
Okay.
So that's 10. 10, 21, 21, 30, 38.
38.
Do I add weapon damage or no?
Nope, it's just
38
straight
points
60,
of force damage.
He's going to use his reaction to uncanny dodge and cut it down to 24.
Fine. And then,
Then you appear behind her.
yeah, and then again, so immediate strike, and then as I strike, as that strike comes down, as my hand keeps going, and it just immediately disappears into green mist again.
That's fucking metal.
reappears,
So fucking
reappears
cool.
right
That's
next to-
so
right behind
good.
It's so
the one
fucking
that's 20
cool.
feet away.
Yeah,
and another
her.
hit.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Oh my god.
D20 plus 8.
That is 4 plus. It's not a lot. It's 12.
12 to hit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as you strike into him, he whips
Her.
around looking for you,
Her.
and then he screams to her,
Yeah.
like, behind you, and she moves out of the way as your strike goes a little bit wide. So you appear behind her.
Uh-huh.
That's your action
Uh-huh.
to cast Steel Wind Strike. Anything else with your turn?
Bye! And I run around the corner, and I'm going to use my movement to do that.
She's going to attempt to op
Sure.
attack you as you go away with her. All right. Pulls out a longsword. 12 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. So, which way are you going? Are you going back out into the street?
What am I looking at? I just have one. I don't have any doors or any crevices that I can crawl into. Any small areas.
There's like lots of doorways and things like that. Most of them are not, like, because you're in an alleyway right now. You appear behind her and she's like kind of right at the mouth of the alley.
With my 25 feet of movement, what can I get to? I know I can, if I like go around, because I'm assuming she was right at the corner.
Yeah.
But she turned and shot and did the ensnaring, and then the guy caught up. So I'm assuming I can just zip around the corner with like 5 or 10 feet.
Yeah.
And then go somewhere. But I'm
Yeah.
just like, is there a door or anything?
You can cross the street and you can try to go into one of those doors. There's also some warehouses and things like that around you. I would say that with like 15 feet of movement, there's a door so you're at the mouth of the alley, right? You're looking at them. The bar's over to your left now. Down the right, like 15 feet away, there is a doorway into like what looks like a warehouse building or something.
Yeah, I'll do that. Fuck it. I'll go over there. I'll go to the door. I'll open it. I'll try and just get in and shut it, and then that's my movement. And then for a bonus action, I lean up against the door and second wind.
Okay.
Because I still have a charge, so I'll use it.
Still have a charge. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna say. There, before you actually get in, this is a shady part of town. There is a good chance this door is locked, but we're going to roll a percentile die to see if the proprietor is still here and if they have locked this door yet. There's a 50-50 shot this door is locked. If it's 50 or below, the door is locked when you try it. Because this is like not like you guys. Again, like at walking here, there are bars on windows. Like it's.
So the percentile is the 10. So if I roll a 20, it's 20, and then this makes it a 29.
Yeah.
If I roll, okay.
Correct. Anything 50 or below, it's locked.
Okay, so I just need to roll this.
51 and
basically.
above. Go ahead.
70.
70. It's not locked. So you open the door.
I open the door.
Yeah.
What do I see?
You see like a kind of a big warehouse that's like stacked out in front of you. You see crates and boxes. You see most of this is dark. You can see like in the back there is a lantern with and you can see like there's a guy back there that looks like he's like tabulating and going over some ledgers and things like that. Like it looks like this is some kind of a raw materials storehouse or something like that for some of the industrial
Love
sections.
that for me. Okay. Yeah, so second wind. So boom, immediately second wind.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Okay. That is a D10 plus my fighter level. Roll a 10 again. Fuck. Another 12 points. Healing.
Okay.
Okay, and then I would like the action surge.
Okay.
And I would like to use that action to find a fucking crate and hide in it.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll like try and find one that's not like right next to the door, but I'll maybe like go around a corner and just like jump in the next crate right there. Just like, and then just like cover myself up with whatever's in it and just put the top on and don't fucking move.
Make a stealth check for me.
Oh, baby boy.
Let's go. Roll that stealth, please.
Mr. Bobini. Mr.
I don't have like
Bobini.
advantage or anything.
No.
12.
You hear the door open.
I can't. This is like a. Oh God.
Your steps. As the crate you're in is violently kicked over.
No, dude, don't do that.
You fall out of the crate.
Mm-hmm.
You see Mortis. And this other woman, who you do not know their name, standing there.
Found me.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid. He hits you. Short sword.
I'm prone too. I mean, I don't know if you want to call me prone because of that. Is it a natural 20 again?
You gotta be fucking kidding. Oh my god.
Pretty bang bang from the wrong side?
Yeah.
How many
I
points?
don't think that term applies, but it's the other side.
31.
You have 31 hit points.
What is the auto death on this? Like, what is?
If it exceeds his maximum HP into the negative, what's your max HP?
114.
114, yeah.
And you're at what now?
30.
31.
31. So if you subtract 31 from the roll and it's 114 and he dies.
So you 100 and
Last
140, 145, right? Is that 114 plus 31?
I'll do the math.
Plus 31 is
145. If it does that
Oh, he did
or
that.
over, or does it have to go over?
It has to go. He has.
He did like
he rolls,
120
if he rolls
something.
140,
Uh-huh.
if he rolls 140
It was like 20.
or more,
145.
145 equal to 145 or
He's got
more,
2 attacks.
Flynn dies.
But he wouldn't.
but
wouldn't
it's
use
only
the
on
second
one attack, right?
Yeah. But I mean, he could technically do another attack, but why would?
And then hit 114 because then he would have to do.
Let's do it.
Flynn.
No, it's not. This is just really bad luck.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Oh no.
Okay. I gotta do math. All right.
I mean,
Sorry. It's a sneak. Make a con save. Your DC's 18. Or excuse me, I'm sorry, the DC's 19.
And you're at advantage.
You are at advantage because you're
Okay.
halfling. This is against the poison. This I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to make the difference. Because if
Okay.
you succeed on this, it's halved. He may not do enough.
I get advantage.
Yeah.
$18. I think that saved last
No,
time.
it was 19. The DC is 19.
6 plus 12.
I can't. How did it roll the same thing twice? What the?
He's doing lethal. He's not knocking me out. Okay.
He didn't. He's 7.
I'm reaching here.
I thought he was knocking me out.
What's the damage?
When did you lose? Have you used Indomitable today?
Oh, no, I haven't. I haven't used it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would use it to save myself on that.
What about shit? Oh.
Yeah, I would use it. Yeah, I would use it.
Wait, did you use
I think-
Indomitable
didn't you use
when you
it
fought with
in the
Lex
flask?
Tess?
No, it was
When
when.
I fought with this.
No,
I feel like
In
I
the-
haven't used
in
it
the
a
bar?
long time.
it was Thalnora this morning during the chase. You used it to not fall into the ravine. How many is?
That's like 10 episodes ago.
I know.
We have not slept.
You guys haven't slept.
We haven't slept.
Okay.
No, we didn't sleep because we.
'Cause we decided to come on out.
Okay. Hang on.
Wait, we didn't we sleep last night?
No, we
No,
didn't.
dude.
We've come straight from
Oh, no, that's
Thalnora,
right.
Treehouse.
I used Guardian
out.
of Faith and.
Wait. What about the tea? Did the tea give him anything? we had an.
I
What
thought we
did,
long rested.
what did we have with the tea?
Because I used short second wind, so I don't know if that would have.
Okay. Hang on.
We'll just. I mean,
We I don't
What
know if
if
you,
it's not
used,
like
you
it
didn't
matters?
use second wind during the chase.
Hang on. Okay, I'm just being super transparent about this right now. He rolls. Okay, so he has 5d6 sneak attack, so that's 30.
Okay.
Then he rolled a 22 on the actual roll. Then the sword does 7d6 poison damage, which is 7 times 6 is 63.
And it's advantage because what we gave him.
He didn't roll at advantage.
Oh, he didn't.
crit
He just
you.
rolled. Okay.
Yeah.
does he still get sneak attack then?
He doesn't get sneak attack.
He critted.
Wait,
He
are
gets
you
sneak
still
attack.
in the
He
vine?
has an ally within 5 feet.
No,
And
she wasn't there. He came up. Oh, I don't know. I guess I
yeah,
can.
they
you
both
went over
they
to
were
her.
both able to.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
in there.
Okay, they're both next to them. Okay.
They both have a lot more movement. Okay.
Well, I just didn't know if he went
What
up.
if she just doesn't like him that much? So
Yeah,
she doesn't
I didn't know
count
if
as
she
an
stayed at
ally?
the door or something.
Hang
In
on.
case I ran. I don't know.
Okay, so 30 from so it's 93 between the poison and the sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled 22 on the 5d6. It's at 115. So
Total?
44 is what that's 115 is what we're at right now
Without the poison?
without the poison.
Oh.
70
Poison's more.
76.
Oh yeah. I think I'm fucked. I think that's it.
Unless he rolls once on all of them.
I need to show you guys this.
Okay.
Is it like 29 points?
Is it like 1
But
point?
is he just gonna hit
Yeah,
me
like,
again and
is
kill
he
me?
like?
I mean,
He would have to do another 145.
But that goes into death.
No, he
saves.
wouldn't. No, he wouldn't.
I don't know.
You could-
I don't know.
If you're already unconscious,
We'll see.
Yeah.
Then it
Now
just
you're
goes into
in
death
phase,
saves.
yeah.
It's not. It does not
That's
cumulative
true. It's
overturn.
not. It's just a death save. It just hits a death. It takes
2.
It takes 2 death saves.
I'm putting this just in our Discord,
Okay.
so that you guys can see.
No.
On 76, he rolled 20. 135 points. 135 fucking points of damage. You do not die,
Out of here.
but you are dropped to 0.
You have to use shield. Please use shield. I will kill you if you don't like in real
you don't
life.
die, I will
in
kill
real
you.
life.
It's in our chat. You guys can see it. The 5d6, he rolled 22, and then the 7d6, he rolled 20.
Okay. So I go unconscious.
So it's
Shit.
93 for the crit plus 44 for a total of 135. Is that right?
Wait, we'll say it again. I'm
Can't
I'm
do math.
distant.
It's not enough. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flynn, fucking fellow.
Guys, it's fine.
We're back inside.
I hate you. It's not fine.
Oh my god, dude.
Mister, I'm not
I
using
thought-
shield right now for reasons.
Fucking call out to your fucking Dark Lord or some shit.
Dude.
Don't call out to your Dark Lord.
Yeah, maybe not. Look at that.
Do some. damn it.
You fall unconscious.
Okay.
The last thing you see is this guy's scimitar coming for you.
Okay.
You don't know what happens. You black.
My heart.
My heart is.
The dice have spoken.
Mm-hmm.
20 on 76. Dude, that's like what? An average of like 2 a roll? You lucky son of a bitch.
Halfling.
Halfling.
Bro, I thought you were about to.
I thought I was
That
And like
doesn't-
no one's around.
No one's
No one's around. No, we have no.
Like,
We
You're
have no
dead.
way of knowing.
You're
We have no
fucking
way of knowing.
dead.
Yeah,
He
dead,
critted
dead.
twice.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
So inside.
Jesus Christ.
So inside,
So inside.
where everything's fine. Everything's going super great in
Okay.
here too.
What the fuck is happening? Okay.
I'm invisible on
This
a
all
staircase.
takes place also in like 20 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Like
Yeah.
this is like 30 seconds of time. We're like,
Yeah.
Like 300 points of damage.
Hide, fucking kick, and then he just stabs you.
Goes to
Kinda-
black.
You
Okay.
picked
Goes
the,
to black,
You picked one. You picked one.
bro. Jesus, back inside. Okay. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna kill you.
But you did it. It's fine.
Okay. Anyway,
Still good if you want. I mean, it's just there.
Goes in for a second strike.
Right? Like she's there too. She
Dude,
can take it through one.
that was a
auto
That's
crit because
fuck, dude. Anyway, okay.
So
Inside.
yeah,
The last thing that Luca asked of you, Jesus,
to bring him.
was if your friends were around.
hmm
oh god.
So
What
I
do you
need to
do?
ask you a couple. I need to
Oh,
ask you a
God.
question because I'm thinking about
Okay.
some things.
Okay.
So I think I know who's sitting at this table.
Yeah.
I want to know how are they reacting throughout this game
Uh-huh.
to me. Like I made a comment about the blade.
Yeah.
Luke and I are talking. I'm not actively watching them, but I'm watching them
Okay.
because I think I know who they are.
The people around the table?
Yeah.
Okay. They are all their reactions to you could best be described as like this is all a show.
Yeah.
Like
I-
them sitting here playing cards.
Yeah.
Like they're just kicking shit around.
Yeah.
Everybody at this table with you is crew.
Yeah.
And they're watching you very carefully to see if you know the right words, if you say the right things, and if you know what's coming to you.
Do any of them seem to recognize me? And I think I know them. Do I recognize them?
Make an insight check
Okay.
to see if they recognize you.
That's a critty bang.
Oh
bang.
my god!
There's too
Okay.
many crits.
I can't
That's
with
a
this.
good crit.
I can't with this.
Table,
It's
that
too.
table's enchanted. You want? I gotta give you the
Dude, okay, so a natural 20.
Insight.
Yeah, insight total.
23. My bad.
23. Natural 20. This is going to be a contested roll. Because
They don't want to be.
for reasons.
Just for reason.
We're gonna be down a person when this comes to a fight. Oh.
Just toss a healing word my way. We'll be good.
Just gotta get through 2 walls.
I think they're gonna drag man. We'll see.
Where are you?
What's worth you'll get max healing because you're dead.
Hey, there we go.
Okay, it was a 23.
Mm-hmm.
Luca has a plus 10 to performance,
Fuck.
but he rolled a 21. Luca knows who you are.
That's the only one I pick up.
The others don't recognize you.
Okay. Do I recognize them?
The people that are here, none of them.
No. Okay. So when Luca asked that question, I'm going to make a show. Actually, I'm going to make a show of not turning all the way around and just putting my head to my shoulder
Mhm.
and resting my hand on my ear. And at some point in your scuffle, you'll hear as I'm talking to Thess.
Mhm.
Go grab Sir Knees and bring him over here.
Okay. So are you just talk to Thess?
I'm
you just
talking
say
to
that to
Thess.
Thess behind you? Right. And they turn and sorry, a lot's been going on. We're going to come back to you too. You were trying to go up the stairs.
Mhm.
Okay. What were you trying to do?
I wanted to get a better look
Uh-huh.
at anybody to see. I wanted to get a bird's eye view, kind of to see
Vantage
a
point.
vantage point of
Okay.
like where are people going towards Seeker, who's looking, what's going on. Like I want to get like a view
Okay.
of like what the heck
Really
is-
like a bird's eye view.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
I
Also,
would
'cause
say-
distance is my friend.
Yeah, easy enough. Like you being as small as you are, as invisible, you've woven through battalions of Kaldurian soldiers on the march. So you
This is
very
light work.
quickly and
Light
adeptly,
work.
yeah, you're able to like no problem through the bar, and you're able to because you're invisible. You do not get noticed.
Yeah, I'm happy to use that key point if I need to be
no,
like
you're,
really.
I think you're good.
Mhm.
It's not that far away. And it takes, I mean, it is like difficult terrain in here, but you're able to get through.
Yeah.
It takes just like 30, 40 seconds. You get up onto the staircase and you're able to like get a lay of the land. Make a perception check for me.
Just straight.
Ooh, Pisces.
21.
21. Okay. There's a couple things you see. You see the same people earlier that
Mhm.
I mentioned that Kellic saw.
Okay.
And you see entering in from the front door a midnight blue skinned tiefling with black horns.
Okay.
A woman at his side.
Does anyone see me? Like,
Uh,
do I see anyone looking up at the stairs?
No.
Cool.
No one sees you
Nice.
from what you can see right now.
Perfect.
And you
Who's
see
safe,
that those two
motherfucker?
start making their way towards they do start making their way towards the
Okay.
back.
I'm gonna hold
Towards the
I'm gonna be readied. I'm gonna be like
Yeah.
like my hands are
Okay.
are ready to
Cool.
I guess destroy the entire
Fireball.
bar because I don't
Okay.
fucking know what else.
I
what else to-
cast fireball.
I can't cast that, guys. I don't have fireball,
Right.
but I do have lightning strike. Like,
Jeepers. Okay.
Do
all
I
right.
see them walk in?
You.
And which are they walking towards the bar where Kellic is, or
They're walking like in. Yeah, they're walking back towards the table. Like they're making their way back.
like where I am?
To where he is.
Thessaly turns to walk away. Do you turn and watch as that? Like, do you turn in that direction, or are you staying engaged with Luca? Is the main question.
So they're walking. So if there's no, yeah, I'm gonna. I definitely notice them. I see them walk in and walking towards me.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: if you turn around and you look,
Because I'm just like this. I'm just have my head over to talk to this. I'm not actually all the way turned.
I would say you don't see them yet.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess I'm watching this go towards Kellic.
So if you do turn to see Thessaly, you see approaching through the bar, Thessaly. Oma, you see as Thessaly goes and meets Kellic, kind of in the area where you're at, which is more towards the entrance, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Thessaly starts making their way through the bar. People give them a wide berth. They're tall, imposing, got a lot of metal on them.
Yeah.
But Thessaly walks up to you. If you watch Thessaly, you see them meet, and then behind them, probably another 20 feet or so, you see Mortis and Ava walking into the bar.
They seem they're just walking in.
They're walking in.
Which way are they looking? Are they looking towards
Looking right at you.
right at me?
Thessaly gets to you, Kellic. Seeker has told me to get you. You're supposed to come over. I don't know how it's going.
We're being watched right now. I sort of just indicate like the main lookout. So, it's going great. Yeah. We'll do our best. All right, stay ready.
Do we have a plan?
I was kind of hoping that would fall to Seeker. It's kind of his.
Well, all right. And
We're just muttering this back and
yeah,
forth.
as you two are making
out
your
of the
way
sides of our
towards the
mouth.
back. Almost still up on the staircase.
Mm-hmm.
Chinese. Sorry. Kellic and Thessaly. Thessaly leads you back towards the back of the bar. And you meet up with Seeker. So you see as the two of them approach, but not far behind them
Are those two?
are those two. They both come up. They stop. They look at you. They don't. Nothing is red on their faces. It's hard. Well, they don't. There's no visible outward signs of anything.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
Same.
very stone cold. Mortis turns to Luca. This one's with us, Luca. He's all right.
Doesn't sound good.
And Luca spreads his hands. And then he turns to you. Looks like you found your friends.
Starts shuffling.
Start shuffling the cards. These two individuals you see, so like the three of you, like so Seeker's sitting down, the two of you are behind him, and then behind you, you hear these voices, and you turn and you see these two individuals.
Okay.
Is there anything that you're doing?
No, I guess not. I don't think there's anything I'm so. This is not my field. This is really not where I eat. So I'm just kind of along for the ride. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll stand up. Nod to Luca.
Pleasure.
Flip another gold coin.
Catches it. Vanishes.
Walk over to Mortis. Should we find somewhere to talk?
And Mortis was never an emotional person. Like he's always been just like cold and kind of steady. The same is true now. I think that'd be best. But there's anger in his eyes.
What about
Ava?
What about Ava?
You know her well enough. She's furious. Mortis leans
Are
in.
they
Oh, go ahead.
looking at them, are there any signs of exertion on them? Like, are they perspiring? Are they breathing hard? Or are they calm and still?
Ooh. Well, you hit one of them. You hit Mortis.
You hit
He hit Mortis.
He did.
Yeah, I hit for a bit.
You see, Mortis looks like you can see there's a as you look down, like you can see like kind of almost like making its way down the finger,
Mhm.
like the right hand. You see just like a little bit of blood on his hand.
What have you been up to? What's that? Looking at the hand, the blood.
Consequence. Where's the kid, Yiddy? Girl. You didn't think we'd heard?
You know, I didn't. I really didn't. And, I don't know. They can be tough to find when they don't want to be found.
Maybe you should find them.
What do I read? So there's anger.
Mhm.
Is there malice? Is there like what is there in
Make an insight check.
He's a mean man, but is he a bad man?
18?
Pretty good. Mortis was weird. Mortis is weird. There's never been a lot of malice in him.
Mm-hmm.
He, like, again, he's always just been very, like, he's very business, just matter of fact.
Yeah. Pragmatic.
Pragmatic. Yeah, like, he never really did anything with much passion one way or the other, right? Right now, in his face,
Mhm.
you see two things. You see mostly anger and a little bit of fear.
Hmm. I look at Kellic. Do you know where she went?
Sorry.
The little one.
Oh, that girl.
Mm-hmm.
No, I never do. But could be anywhere, to be honest. I'm a little. Is there? We just want to find a walker person.
Not,
Thank
not,
Like, whatever this is, I'm sure we can work it out, but we have a sort of...
that's true, but not here. Not now. Where do you want to go talk?
I'll take you to Walker. Can't be guaranteed they'll be happy to see you.
I don't need happiness. I need help. Whatever you feel right now, and I look at Ava, whatever you feel right now, what I'm up to is far more important. And he said, I'll take you to Walker.
Mm-hmm.
Do I believe that?
No inside check required. I'll go off your previous one.
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty locked in. You knew Mortis for, what, almost 20 years?
Mm-hmm.
15?
15, yeah.
He's telling you the truth.
Okay. I look at Des. Look at Kellic. I rub my ear. First, I rub my ear. Flynn, it's okay to come in.
No response.
I shoot a look over to,
What do you say?
and then I rub my ear again. You can see me. Rub my
Yeah.
ear. And, Oma, if you're near, come back. And Kellic, strange. Flynn did not respond.
You talking to Kelly or me?
Kellic. That's the Kellic. But I also did say to you, it's, if you're near, come back. Yeah.
But like, really come back? Or like, not really? Because it looks really stressful down there. I could just like follow you. I'll meet you there.
I'm not going to respond.
You say Flynn didn't respond?
Yeah, but I say Flynn didn't respond. Flynn did not respond.
That's odd.
He's
And
a little
I-
indisposed at the moment.
What do you know of Flynn?
I know where he is.
Where?
I don't think that's your concern right now, Yeti.
It is absolutely my concern. Where is he?
With me.
I kind of like look around. Where is he?
Safe. Look around, Yeti. There's no way out of this one.
Secret. Perhaps it's best we play nice.
There's no nice here.
Well, relative to other ways we could play.
My blade's at my side. We're being nice right now.
All right. You say Flynn is safe.
He's in hand.
Well, we need to talk to this Walker person.
We do. Can you take us to Flynn and the Walker? We'll find the little one.
Find the kid. Get him down here. Or you'll never see your friend again. I don't break my promises, Yeti.
Oma. Come down. Wherever you are.
Alma!
Okay. Into Seeker's ear. And I, from up top the stairs, I put my head down.
Okay.
From up there.
Okay.
And then I just like strut my way down the stairs.
See what I mean? Never know. Where's Flynn?
You'll see him very soon. That I do promise. And they start walking. They walk deeper back into the gambling den, underneath the awning. You see in the back, behind they actually walk up to kind of an area, like a corner that's, there's some crates and things like that. Like a sort of shitty curtain that's kind of like draped over some stuff. And you see as Mortis like walks straight ahead and into the wall, just right through it.
All right, guys, come on. We got part of what we want, but I don't know where Flynn is.
Where's Flynn?
I don't know. He did not respond.
Sigurd, can we believe the things this person is saying?
Yes, and no.
Fair enough. But I hope Flynn is alright. Looked like there might have been a scuffle.
Well, Flynn's very strong.
Yeah, he's the strongest agent over pair. And I give Thessaly a little nudge.
See, despite the tension, despite everything that's going on, there was a smile. They lean back into you. You guys follow?
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah.
Lead on, Seeker. I'm following your lead here.
It's, look, we're kind of
Fucked.
doing this all as we go. I don't know if we're completely fucked, but those two I used to run with.
They're so mad at you.
I thought as much. The Yiddy. It's quite the nickname.
We don't want to use it anymore.
Why are they so mad at you?
Sounds like a long story, maybe, Alma.
Yeah, long story.
Why are they mad at you? Are you, I mean...
Yep.
You guys are having this conversation. They're not very far away from you.
Mm-mm.
But it is Soto Voce. we are doing it quiet.
Well, he went through. Ava's probably still
Behind us, yeah.
Yeah, that's
tracking
true.
us, or
Okay.
did he
Yeah,
go?
they're like
Yeah.
one in front, one in back. Mortis is walking, and Ava, like as you say, why are they so mad at you? Because he's supposed to be dead.
I wasn't talking to you.
I don't much care.
Well, I don't much care either. But I was asking my
Olma.
friend.
Just a firm hand on all his shoulder slowly.
She's not one of the ones to play games with.
No one is.
Don't think this is much of a game at all. We're just talking about playing nice or mean or whatever, but it just seems like we're...
And you guys are walking
Yeah, we're walking.
Yeah.
through, like, you walk into the wall and you see that there's a very short amount of time before you see a staircase that leads down. And you follow that staircase as Mortis goes down. And you walk. Staircase descends.
As we're walking.
Yeah.
So, Mortis, how'd you find me? I mean, I know I'm here, but how did you actually find me?
We keep close tabs. But when Crag came from the Iron Flask, talking about a guy who looked just like you, well,
Mm-hmm.
so
Consequences indeed.
I'm afraid you haven't learned all of them yet, Yiddy. You walk deep and deep down into the earth. As you realize you've descended 100 feet, 200 feet, 300 feet. Series of staircases and winding hallways. Mortis never once veering, always like, and suddenly like these tunnels that you're in start to get plentiful and confusing.
Question.
Yes.
As we're walking through the tunnels, are there any markings on any of them?
Yes. You see, as you guys walk through, Seeker, you see the Thieves' Cant symbols inscribed into the walls.
Yeah.
This way, safe, don't go that way. All of the various like triangles and circles and dots that represent the sort of safe pathways. And after probably 10, 15 minutes of walking in pretty much silence outside of whatever conversations you guys have amongst yourselves, eventually you arrive to, you turn down a hallway and suddenly everything around you changes. The somewhat rough-hewn like tunnels of this space, like almost like you cross a threshold and you see it up ahead of you. You see like light at first. As you get closer, you see beautiful glittering tile along the floor of a perfectly hewn tunnel. Large archway flickering with torchlight. You see is suspended, like, you know that quality of rock when the sun hits it, right, and it looks like there's little bits of gemstones.
Glimmering.
It's like glimmering everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And this hallway ends in solid stone. And Mortis walks forward, turns, holds up a hand, and Ava like stops you guys. Mortis walks forward up to the wall, and you don't hear what he says, but the sound of it. It's like it's almost like a human throat shouldn't be able to make this kind of a noise.
Oh.
Like rocks tumbling down a hill. And you see as the wall ripples and then starts to shift away, and immediately the hallway in front of you is flooded with sound. You hear laughter. You hear the sound of clinking glass. You see, as the wall parts, an opulent, beautiful space, a massive, cavernous ballroom almost. As Mortis leans you, or waves you guys forward, you see glittering marble tile that extends outwards and away. You see this soaring arched ceiling with these fluted columns that go up, a brass dome at the top. From the ceiling, you see silks dangle as aerial acrobats are performing this sort of dance above a crowd of various people dressed in all kinds of different clothes. You see hidden alcoves with plush cushions where you can see smoke curling and drifting upwards and away from private alcoves as laughter and song suddenly floods the chamber. And Mortis turns. Welcome to the Crown and Hammer. Zami's waiting to see you.
Who is waiting?
Zami. And you know that's the Oro patron of the family here in Westreach.
Fuck.
And we'll pick up there next time.
No.
No, dude.
What is she? She's the what?
She's the top number one.
Oro
What is-
patron.
What is it called?
She's the Oro patron.
Oro patron, the family, the highest. Yeah. Oof.
The second in command. And we'll see what's in store for the Agents of Repair next time as they make their way into the real bar of the Crown League crew. The Crown and Hammer.
We're on a little bar hop.
You guys are.
Wish I could have been there with you.
You
Bar
guys
hopping.
are.
No, no sleep. Bar.
It's how
no
you
sleep.
get to know a city. You know,
Yeah.
Pub crawl.
All right.
Crawl.
Boy, that was intense.
What do you mean? It was fine.
Okay, guys.
I was comfortable the
The whole
time.
time. Never once. Just clenched. Anyway,
the same
thank you guys
mistakes
so
were
much.
made.
Hope you had as much fun watching as we did playing. That was a good time. We'll catch you next time. Bye, nerds.
Hi.
Nerds. You little
Oh my
nerdy
God.
nerds.
Hey nerds, Rebecca here. If you're enjoying Venture Forth, please like, follow, and subscribe on whatever platform you're using, and make sure to tell your friends. If you're interested in going the extra mile, please check out our Patreon link in our description to support the show and get access to exclusive bonus content. Bye, nerds.
We are Metro North. Let's go. Angels of Wapil.
Type shit.
Skibbity.